Getting to this point already means something big. Why? Because you're monetizing your content, making your way through the content ladder, hopefully doing something you love, generating clients, helping others. That's a huge prop. So give yourself a pat on the back for already getting to this point. Now, this application I found probably in 2019 maybe, when I was searching for a way to book these one-on-one mentorship calls. And now when I find a software, my research and my trial process, it's a pretty long one. I test, I try, I compare, I cancel. Honestly, I do a whole Excel sheet for every software because I like finding the best of the best with the best features, literally the best features and the best prices compared to all the others. Most of the times, the best platforms aren't the most famous ones. So for coaches, this is it. For anyone taking clients, this is it. For anyone wanting to integrate a booking system with video calls, this is it. For anyone wanting to accept payments, this is it. The main one might be Calendly, but the real winner here is Setmore. And one of the biggest advantages when compared is that Setmore will accept payments even on their free plans. That's right, you can generate clients, take their payments for whatever service you're offering on a free plan. That's huge. On top of everything I mentioned before, even integrating and syncing with your calendar. Now, hopefully this isn't the first video of mine that you watched, because if you have watched the others, you'll know that while monetizing and generating clients like this is a great way, if you are already here, then you've probably already checkmarked other steps on the monetization ladder. And if you haven't, just to let you know, you've probably skipped other ways you can be making that cha-ching through your content. As a coach, your content is super important. It's that thing that has probably helped you generate these clients that you want to use Setmore with, and it's also the key factor in taking you to the next step. And you'll know when it's time for that. But right now, you're here. That means that if we pull out the whole monetization ladder, you should already also be monetizing through affiliates and through brand deals. But what does the process look like when using an application like Setmore? Well, first of all, you can integrate it with Facebook and Instagram to have that automatic call to action button. That's right, that book now button on your profile. So when people find out about you, they can automatically book. Then they'll schedule their session with you. It automatically integrates with a video call platform like Teleport, but you can also link it to your Zoom if that's what you prefer to use. And then you also have the option to record that, even to have more people on the call, along with so many other features, but those are just the icing on top. And that's right, I did mention that you can have multiple people on your call and even add different team members. It's an all-in-one solution, but if you are adding team members, the reality is you're probably ready for the next monetization step. And that's taking your one-on-one sessions to a group setting or even an experience where you can reach many more people than the private setting you're probably getting used to right now. That means providing even more support and resources to all these people finding so much value through your content. And don't worry, I'll be right here along the whole way to keep on giving you those content tips. But until then, my friend, Setmore has you covered. You guys thought I forgot? Of course I didn't. Like I mentioned, I'm answering all the questions that you're sending in through Instagram stories, so here we go. First of all, we have this one right here. As a content creator, I'm struggling to get views. All right, this is super important because no matter if you are a coach, a content creator, everyone right now is creating content on various applications. And we've probably all been through that moment where, okay, what can I do to reach more people, to get more views because I'm sharing good value? I want people to see it. Now, here is something that most of the time you haven't thought about, and it's actually very, very important. Are you feeling connected with what you're sharing? Most of the times, this isn't even something that you would think about. You just say, okay, what can I do? Should I use a hashtag? Should I change my location? Is my equipment not good enough? Is the quality something I should improve on? No. How about you look internally and think about, okay, am I really passionate about what I'm sharing? For example, if I'm sharing, let's say, a workout routine, am I passionate about this workout routine, or am I just doing something to like check it off my to-do list? Because most of the time that energy is felt there. So if you're not getting views and you are doing all the normal strategy, all the normal check marks that I would normally already recommend, which of course I have tons of videos on that, you have all of that done. You're still kind of not feeling that connection? Well, look inside. Now, next question, what tools do you recommend for productivity? Okay, so for people creating content, business owners, coaches, all that good stuff, you are trying to stay on track, manage your time. I highly recommend using Toggle. It is a Google Chrome extension, so you can even download it to your computer or just have it there. You can track your time to see where you're actually spending time. Most of the time, you'll notice that you're spending time scrolling or doing things that really aren't bringing any return to you, like answering emails or doing things that can be delegated. All right, so look into that. Next one, remember that you too can ask your questions. All you have to do is go to the weekly poll on IG stories, submit it. They are anonymous, so you can ask anything and everything and it will be answered on next week's video. Should I use a creator or business profile? Great question, because we are in that moment where you might be overlapping. You might be saying, yeah, I create, but I also have a business. Which one should I be using? Great question. I do have a full video on pros and cons between each account and which one you should be using. For example, for you coaches right now that are doing that one-to-one, that are offering that service, having that book now button is super beneficial, and you do not have the book now button with an Instagram creator profile. So think about your services, think about what your goal is on the platform, and what's the easiest way that the person on the other side of the screen can actually take action. If it is with one of the extra buttons that one or the other profile gives, then go ahead and switch over to that. And last but not least, we have, can you share tips for working with a partner? Ooh la la. Definitely, I have a lot of tips, but I'm thinking it would even be more beneficial to show you what a day working with a partner looks like. So that will be coming in the next couple of weeks, and I do share tips as I go through my workday on Instagram stories, so make sure to check those out, and I'll see you next week.